Hi, everybody. Boy, I tell you what, busy weather pattern. I spent a lot of time over the weekend and this morning. It's on this Monday, 2:15, looking at weather patterns. And basically, we stay cold enough for every weather system to be watched carefully for the possibility of snow either around 1,000 feet or sometimes below. There's a cold front that comes in the Wednesday before Christmas. So that's the Wednesday of next week, December 22, I believe. That has the potential to kind of open the door for really cold Canadian air to come down. And that would keep some snow chances alive, meaning watching every system carefully all the way through New Year. So I always feel that if you watch cold air build up in Canada and it sets there and becomes widespread, and once it shows signs of starting to come down across the U.S. border, if you think that's going to be sitting there for a couple of weeks, our chances to eventually get some snow or some winter weather, as we call it, certainly becomes heightened. So anyway, behind me is beautiful Sun River Resort, their live camera. And the snow, by the way, on the ground here has a good chance of sticking around all the way to the holidays. They have their Christmas tree at the back of the resort right there. Interestingly enough, we haven't really seen snow down at the Mount Hood, Oregon Resort on the golf course. That's at 1,500 feet. You can see the snow in the Cascades here. But that's interesting because the Coast Range has been getting snow down to around 1,000 feet. So we've had lower snow over the Coast Range than we have the Cascades. Anyway, kind of interesting. This is my live camera resort page. I hope you enjoy that and utilize it. I just want to jump to the 7-day forecast. Here it comes up. Let me zoom this in a little bit so you can see it. Okay, so we had some snow at one point in Corvallis this morning. It was 33 degrees. We've had some snow just outside of Forest Grove. Tonight, as the showers start to wind down and we get some opening in the cloud deck, we'll fall down close to freezing. I have Portland tomorrow morning at 33 degrees. Maybe you're out at 10 o'clock driving tonight and all of a sudden you notice a snow shower. All right, so watch out for some icy spots. I mean, some areas will probably hit freezing going into Tuesday morning. Tuesday's a pretty quiet day overall. A few showers, but pretty quiet day. The next system comes in before sunrise on Wednesday. And this is one we're watching carefully because there's a low center that basically pulls itself right up along the Oregon coast. And it looks like that's going to pull an east wind out of the gorge. So if you're traveling Wednesday morning, I would say there's a likelihood there will be some snow in the gorge with freezing temps and some accumulations in spots. Some of the weather modeling, including KGW's Futurecast, shows sticking snow over the West Hills Wednesday morning. Now, there's about 4/10 of an inch of available moisture Wednesday. So if that would be snow all day, let's say near or above 500 feet, that would be some decent accumulations. But right now, the wind patterns are cold east wind in the morning for the chance of sticking snow, mainly in the Metro Hills. And then that would turn to rain and warm up during the day. Portland about 41. Portland could see a mix, the lowlands of the valley, of snow or rain in the morning, but staying above freezing, I don't expect that to be an issue. Thursday's pretty quiet, shower chance. And then Friday evening, after a quiet day, we have the next system coming in. This one has the potential to be a really good shot of rain, similar to last Saturday, in the morning into early afternoon. Rain amounts over half of an inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch or a little bit more than that. Possibility of a high coast warning, possibility of some winds gusting from the south at least more than 30 during the day on Saturday, and then we get back to quiet weather on Sunday. So there's a lot going on. And again, the big story for Wednesday, none of these things right now look like anything major. But could there be several inches of snow sticking in some of the Metro Hills above 500 feet Wednesday morning? Absolutely. Right now, there's no reason to think Portland would get down to freezing and see anything sticking in the city center. And then we fast forward into what I mentioned, that stronger shot of weather coming in for Christmas weekend. But the patterns of the storms Christmas weekend have not been consistent. But believe me, the air, if we get that cold Canadian air, then perhaps anything Christmas weekend, even into that following week, could produce some snow. So lots going on. Just put on your weather watching cap, and we'll get through the next couple of weeks and see if we get something or we don't. I'll talk to you soon.